BMW X3 In Depth review. The third-generation BMW X3 has a deep-seated connection with Australia that most people won't realize. Its bold new look is the handiwork of Aussie designer and all-round nice guy Calvin Luk, who also penned the current X1 and 1 Series facelift. Luk is a BMW fanboy from way back, from the very moment his parents bought an E36, and it's been that way ever since. He's also one of the youngest designers ever hired by the company, but he's already achieved something of a career milestone when he penned the fabulous Z4 concept, unveiled at Pebble Beach this year. More impressive still, he also won the right to design the production version of the new Z4, a lifelong dream and something we're told will remain true to the concept. We'll find out for ourselves in late 2018, when the car is likely to hit the streets. Luk's brief for the all-new X3 was simple. Give it more character, more sportiness and more tech, without alienating the primary female buyer group, so far, responsible for more than 1.5 million sales globally. In Australia, it's currently sitting on the number 3 spot on the SUV sales podium, behind the X5 and X1. But all that is about to change, with a steady shift from BMW sedans to SUVs gaining more and more momentum. Last year it was 1 in 3 BMWs sold wore an X badge. Now, it's almost 1 in 2, with the latest X3 likely to replace the X5 as the company's most popular SUV. Whether or not it can attain market leadership in the highly contested mid-sized luxury SUV segment, though, is another challenge entirely. Competition is fierce, ruthless, even with the X3 going up against proven rivals like the Audi Q5, Mercedes-Benz GLC, Volvo XC60 and the sales-leading Land Rover Discovery Sport. It's a veritable buyer's market, with lots of pressure on manufacturers to deliver substantially better vehicles with each new generation, while keeping a tight lid on prices at the same time. It's a tough ask, but one that has produced a very different kind of BMW SUV to the model it replaces, despite the fact that it's still easily recognizable as an X3. Certainly, it's a more robust form with a tougher stance and broader shoulders. It's also longer, wider and taller than the model it replaces, though, visually, it's deceptive. It actually looks lower. Luk also wanted a sleeker, more aerodynamic shape, which he has well and truly delivered, with an impressive 0.29 CD, coefficient of drag, score. We've given it more muscle and dressed it in a boss suit, is how Luk described the styling to us. It's evolutionary, rather than revolutionary, but along with the buffed-up body, there are fewer sharp lines and more softer edges. From any angle, it's a more sophisticated look than its Gen 2 predecessor, especially rolling on the larger 19-21-inch wheels, which encompasses the available range on the new X3. Australian buyers will have a choice of 3 models. The $68,900 X3 X-Drive 20D, powered by the 140 kilowatts per 400 Nm 2.0-liter 4-cylinder turbo diesel. The $75,900 X-Drive 30i, with a 185 kilowatts per 350 Nm 2.0-liter 4-cylinder turbo petrol engine. And the $83,900 range-topping X3 X-Drive 30D, powered by the 3.0-liter inline-6 turbo diesel with 195 kilowatts, a stonking 620 Nm of torque from 2,000 to 2,500 RPMs. Later on, the range will be joined by the X3 N40i, the first ever M-Performance X3 variant, armed with a reworked version of the staple 3.0-liter twin-power turbocharged inline 6-cylinder petrol engine from the M140i, tuned to deliver 265 kilowatts of power from 5,500 RPMs and 500 Nm of torque between 1,520 and 4,800 RPMs. It should be a cracker, because underneath that taut new muscular skin, hides a brand new platform, which has far more in common with the latest BMW 5 Series than any other vehicle in the Bavarian carmaker's range. It's called CLAR, introduced on 7 Series in 2015. And will underpin all upcoming rear-drive vehicles including a rear-wheel drive X3 that will join the lineup next year as the new entry-level model, along with the aforementioned M40i Performance Zero. There's even talk of a full-blown X3M, thanks entirely to the new platform.